back your homes or restore your dead to life.
But perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.
Here is 5 of the biggest mysteries in Game of Thrones. Number 1. The true history of the world. Citizens of Westeros grow up learning about the major historical events of the world, including the Long Night, the creation of the Wall, and the invasions of the First Men and the Andals. While most people assume the timeline is accurate, maesters at the Citadel question it all. Here's an interesting quote from Samwell Tarly. Some of the older books are falling to pieces. The pages crumble when I try and turn them. And the really old books, either they have crumbled all away or they are buried somewhere that I haven't looked yet. Or, well, it could be that there are no such books and never were. The oldest histories we have were written after the Andals came to Westeros. The First Men only left us runes on rocks, so everything we think we know about the Age of Heroes and the Dawn Age and the Long Night comes from accounts set down by Septons thousands of years later. There are archmaesters at the Citadel who question all of it. Those old histories are full of kings who reigned for hundreds of years, and knights riding around 1,000 years before there were knights. You know the tales: Brandon the Builder, Simeon Star Eyes, Night's King. We say that you're the 998th Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, but the oldest list I've found shows 674 commanders, which suggests that it was written during long ago. Jon broke in. So it sounds like the realm isn't positive about the world's timeline. Number 2. The Blackstone Landmarks. Spread out over multiple continents, there are massive black greasy stone structures that predate even the Children of the Forest. Not to mention the Blackstone can be found in Westeros, Essos, and even Sothoryos, the land across the Summer Sea. One of the biggest structures in the world is made out of the mysterious stone, and it's known as the Five Forts. Found near Yeti and Essos, the 5 forts can each house thousands of people, and their walls stand nearly 1,000 feet high. That's a whole 300 feet higher than the wall in Westeros. If these structures really do predate everything else, then there had to be an intelligent race living on the land before giants and the Children of the Forest. Number 3. What lies beyond the known world? Just as maesters question the authenticity and timeline of the world's past, the area extending beyond the map is also a mystery. We know from a story about a dragon rider from Valyria riding her dragon south over the land of Sothoryos. After a year and a half of flying, the Valyrians saw no end to the massive continent. She turned around to start her long journey back and flew another year and a half north to her home in Essos. She said given the amount of territory she covered, Sothoryos must be at least as big as Essos is wide. The Dragon Rider reported monstrous creatures never before seen in the world, and cannibal tribes that were apparently more savage than any other group of people in both Westeros and Essos. Number 4. The real gods of the world. Just like in the real world, Game of Thrones has numerous faiths and religions. There's the faith of the Seven, the old gods of the forest, the Great Other, the Lord of Light, the Many-Faced God, and so many more. As we come to a close in the main story, fans have to wonder who got it right. Which religious practice is correct in their beliefs, if anyone? Well, we know Melisandre has had some success with her service to the Lord of Light, being able to birth a shadow demon and harnessing the power of resurrection. This doesn't necessarily prove the Lord of Light exists, at least not her version of it. And what about the old gods of the forest, the primary faith for Northerners and the Children of the Forest? Clearly there's something special going on in that religion as well, given all of the abilities of Bran, the children, and the incredible source of power from weirwood trees. Many people wonder if all the magic in the world comes from one source, meaning only one creator. But which one? Number 5. Are the Faceless Men good or bad? It's obvious that the plot lines coming out of the House of Black and White are some of the most entertaining. But what is the Assassin Guild's true purpose? Surely it can't be as simple as serving the many-faced god. There's an underlying agenda hiding somewhere. In the books, Jaqen H'ghar uses the identity of a man who shares the same features as a strange alchemist from Oldtown. The alchemist engages in a deal between him and a novice maester. He receives a stolen Archmaester key in trade for a gold coin. The key can unlock any door in the Citadel. Something weird happens, and the novice maester basically ends up dying. However, his character later meets Samwell Tarly when he arrives at the Citadel. The novice acts completely different than when we first read about him in the Alchemist story, providing support that he is in fact a faceless man, looking for a chance to use the key that the real maester stole. But what does the faceless man need a key to the Citadel for? Well, Tyrion talks about a very rare and very important book locked away in the Citadel. It's known as Blood and Fire, or the Death of Dragons. So the question is, why would the servants at the House of Black and White need a book about dragons? Are they looking for a way to kill dragons, or hatch them? Let me know your thoughts. As always, have a great day, take care, and I will see you tomorrow.